Shieldon, the Scythe XL. I was at SHOT Show 2025 and ran into Steven. He's the guy I usually email back and forth with. He's the marketing manager, if anything. I mean, he's the main guy I talk to. And he was there in Las Vegas at the SHOT Show, so I got to meet him in person for the first time. You know, he and some other people that I know used to be with Kaiser back in the day, and then they've kind of shotgunned out. Some went with Concept, Steven went over to Shieldon, etc., and so forth, right? So, but Shieldon is doing OEM work as well as, you know, doing their own line of knives. And so I tried to throw this on the floor a couple of times. I was successful one time dropping it completely on a concrete floor. And so I've been looking it over going, what did I do? What did I do? And you know what? I don't think I did a damn thing, which is really odd. It's almost spooky, really. Because, I mean, I had it like open like this and it just comes out of my hand and it tumbles onto the concrete floor, and I guess I survived somehow. I don't see the impact, and I hope I don't either. There's your lockup. It's 35%, and you can see that there's weight relieving on here. And, of course, this is the expensive one, right? Because this is the one I've had for well over a year. I don't know, maybe 2 years. But this is one Steven sent to me back in the day. And this is the standard size Scythe. And of course, obviously it's for, you know, martial arts and all that kind of stuff. DC Blades team is the designers, and they've got their thing up here. It says DC blah blah blah, and this says Scythe, but this one here is the Scythe, and they didn't say XL next to it. I thought that's what that was saying, but it's just some kind of lube or something there. But this is the big dog. So little guy, big guy, right? And of course, you know, G10 liner lock, 154 cm, as opposed to titanium frame lock, CPM S35 VN. However you like to roll. I've had this, and you know what? I have not sharpened it because this internal part hasn't really needed to be sharpened, because the way I've been using it is like this. Now I'm just like cutting like a box open, box comes in, I just go, you know, like that. So I'm cutting through the tape and all the garbage and stuff like that. So really I'm just getting this part, maybe about that much of the blade involved here. And plus I don't have my round diamond rod and stuff to do recurves, so yikes. This one, it's brand new, so yeah, it's nice and well, it should be nice and sharp. Let's find out. Of course, you know, it's going to do, come here, it's going to do the standard stuff, which is this kind of thing for me. But I mean, apparently, you know, the recurve part will cut as well. It's probably, that's not the way you should cut with this technically, but oh well. And because you're going to be like that, and you're going to be, yeah, I don't know, it's, you know, it's very tactical, self-defense and or martial arts usage type blade, but that's not the way I use it. I just use it like this to do packages and whatever. So, yes, it's sharp. But you know what? It's still not too overly large, and let's take a closer look. But this is one, you know, that if you were interested in the Scythe but you just thought it was a little bit small for you, this might be better. I mean, it's under 3 inch, and this is the XL, right? And so then it's like 6.8, you know, overall length of inches, and then 17.5 centimeters. And then what do we got? About 72 millimeter blade length. All right, but yeah, it's definitely bigger than the standard size Scythe. Then again, I really don't know that much about martial arts. I used to have a neighbor that was really into it, and he liked very discreet small knives that you could secrete away different places where they wouldn't be visible, but you could use them very quickly if you needed to. And so the Scythe is, you know, fascinating just for the fact that it is so different, so very tactical, and that. And let me see what we have here for the weight on it. It seems to drop nice, this one. You know what I'm saying? 95 grams. So what? 3.35 ounces. All right. And I mean, the standard one here is 2.2. So yeah, it doesn't weigh much at all. Very different in size as well. Very different in materials, very different in pricing, that kind of thing. Now, do they say anything other than that? Well, Pikal blade design, Pikal, okay, and so it's the Grim Reaper Scythe. And here's their information totals, DC Blade Team, CPM S30V or S35VN, DLC coating, diamond-like coating, you know, on the blade, etc. Ergonomics, you know, ambidextrous. So discreet carry, yes, I'm sure it is, and it has caged ceramic bearings in it, and that kind of thing. So, and is there one more page? Yeah, I mean, they do give you kind of a exploded view of, you know, here's how it is. So it's very standard, you know, with the pivot, and here's the logo. So it's captured here with the logo, and then you know, it's pretty standard all the way through here. Although here they're showing, and this may be really the breakout of the G10 one, because yeah, 154 cm, yeah, this is the liner lock. So really that's the breakout exploded view of this, because this one is obviously a frame lock, but this pivot here does, you know, does stop everything from rolling around. So this one will break loose here. This one is captured by just by the mere form here, this squared off shield for Shieldon. All right. Backspacer's nice as well. Gives kind of a, completes the look, and it has a lot of jimping here and jimping here as well. So there's a lot of tactile response here, or however you're going to, you know, however you're going to hold this knife, whether you're going to, you know, use it like this, or you're going to use it like this. I don't know. Now, I don't have any weapons, martial arts, weapons training. But the Scythe, cool looking, contoured titanium handles, interesting design from them. What do you think? Looks like obviously you can go right or left hand with the pocket clip, and it's got a ceramic ball on there. So that's kind of a nice touch. The fit and finish seem pretty fine on this. I don't have any complaints about that. And it gets over the detemp ball pretty quickly and drops from there. All right, so apparently not even throwing it on the concrete floor brought it off. Oh my God, is it still centered? Yeah, it is, okay. It is what it is. Somehow I kept myself from ruining it completely. And check this one out as well too, because you can get the small one or the standard size one in liner lock, but both of them are very similar in the fact that they have jimping, but the jimping on here is definitely, you know, different than the jimping is on the standard piece. And yeah, but it's nice. Now, I can't say that this will give you better grip than this, because it won't. This is going to be more grippy than this. This is smooth, so there's really not any texturing here to help with you holding on to it, although this gets a lot of that done here, and this as well. So the Shieldon Scythe XL and then the Shieldon Scythe, check them both out online. Look to White Mountain, they carry Shieldon as well, or I'll give you the link to both, and you can go on Shieldon's website, but also look for Shieldon on Amazon. All right? And just remember, we love them knives. You guys stay sharp.